Guys, Iturbe here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a lot of the brand new transfers that have been coming to FIFA 16 Ultimate Team in the past couple of days. There have been a lot of players, a lot of new players, and I'm going to be bringing you all of the ones that you'll be interested in. So that's pretty much all the good silver players and gold players. I've not brought you some of the bronze players and stuff, but I don't really think anyone wants to see those. If you do, you can find them on Foothead if you're looking for maybe a player who's transferred to your local team, something like that. But if you are just looking transferred, this is the video for you. So the first player is Bruno Zuccolini. He actually did have a Man City card, but then he transferred to Middlesbrough. But then from Middlesbrough, he went back to City. He was on loan at Middlesbrough, and yeah, he has now come back to City. Next player is Gonzalo Castro. I think he has gone from one team in the Liga BBVA to another team in the Liga BBVA, so that does not really make too much difference. Next player is Regioni. I think he has again gone from a team in the Serie A to a team in the Serie A, so again, not much difference. He's gone to Genoa. We've then got Kevin Grosskreutz. He has gone from Galatasaray to Stuttgart, but yeah, I doubt anyone's going to be using him. He is not at all well suited to being a left mid. He's very slow, bad dribbling, bad shooting, bad work rates, and no skills. The next player is Reece Williams. This guy actually looks pretty decent for a silver centre-back. Plays for Charlton Athletic. I'm not sure who he did play for beforehand, but 6'2", decent pace and decent defending physical. Next player is Bruno Cesar. I've just put him in because he's Brazilian and plays in quite a good league. I think he used to be a cam, but he has been moved now to a left mid, and he now doesn't really look that good. But I have put him in just in case anyone wants to use him because of the league he's in. Next player is actually one who's really good. Is Vaclav Kadlec. He was actually in my transfer predictions video, and yeah, he has got a pretty decent card there. 87 pace does not look bad. He has gone to FC Midtjylland, I think, which is in the, what league is that in? That is in the Alka Superliga, and he did go there from a team in the Bundesliga. Next player we've got is Grimaldo. This guy here has gone from Barcelona, so Barcelona, big team obviously. I recommend picking up his Barcelona card because that is going to rise up a lot in price, because silver players who play for top teams like that are in high demand, and yeah, you can actually build pretty nice silver teams with the likes of Grimaldo. I think Douglas is a right back who plays for Barcelona. Munir, a lot of those players like that are going to be wanted to build teams around, and yeah, Grimaldo is one of them. So go and pick his card up whilst you can. It's like 2k. It will rise up a lot in price in the next couple of weeks, so that is a decent trading tip there. But yeah, 80 pace doesn't look that bad, and he has gone to Benfica in the Portuguese league. Next player is Jonathan Williams. He has gone from, I believe, a team in the Championship to Crystal Palace. He was on loan, and yeah, he's come back from his loan spell. A lot of these transfers are people who've come back from their loans, but there are also a couple of transfers. We have then got Kranvita. He has gone from a team in the Argentinian league, not sure which one, but he's gone to Atletico Madrid, so quite a big signing. Doesn't really look the best, low medium work rates. If he had maybe over 70 pace, if he gets an upgrade, anything like that, he might be decent because he's got decent defending and physical, but I don't really think anyone is going to be using him much at the moment. Next player is Maximiliano Morales. This guy here has actually had a position change, and I recommend picking up his card that he does have in the Serie A because it's one of the quickest cams you can actually get in the Serie A. He's got 87 pace and he's a cam, which does make him quite a highly sought after player, and I actually really like him. I've used him quite a bit, and he has moved to Leon in the Liga Bancona MX, so the Mexican league, and he's also had a position change to a right winger. Next player is one of the most sort of anticipated ones, is Manuel Iturbe. Juan Manuel Iturbe is one of my favourite players on this game. If you haven't seen any of my squad builders around Iturbe, go and check them out and try him out if you haven't already. His price is quite high at the moment. He's nearly 10k, so I don't recommend picking him up for a couple of days. Probably till Team of the Year his price will drop down to around about 1 or 2k then. But yeah, he's one of my favourite players to use, and I'm really pleased he has come to the BPL because that allows me to build some even better teams around him. Next player is Augusto Fernandez. This guy here actually looks really good, but he hasn't actually moved from leagues. He's just gone from a team in the Liga BBVA, I think Celta Vigo, to Atletico Madrid in the Liga BBVA. So it doesn't really make that many differences when it comes to building teams, other than the fact that now he does play for Atletico Madrid. You can get a lot of good chemistry links with him, and I think this guy's actually really good. I saw Bateson87 actually built a team around him, and he was meant to be really good in that, so I might try him out in the future. But now he does get hyperlinks to the likes of Correa, Vieto, and Kranvit, the other transfer player who you have seen in the video before. But yeah, maybe you could build some decent non-rare teams around him and Vieto, getting that hyperlink in a 4-3-3 fourth variation. You could build some decent hybrids around them. Next player is another very highly anticipated one. It's Kelvin, the first 5-star skiller who has been transferred. I think he's the only one of these players who's actually extinct. I will check that at the end of the video just to make sure. He was earlier, but yeah, he has gone from a team in the Brazilian league. Not sure which one, but he's gone to Porto. That was a loan deal, so now he is back at Porto, which is his main team. And yeah, he's not going to be getting that hyperlink with Danilo, which he used to get last year, which was really overused. But he still gets a couple of strong links. He also gets a hyperlink, I believe, with one of their centre mids, who's a Brazilian. I think he's called Eduardo, something like that. But you can get a lot of good chemistry links to the likes of Abubakar, Herrera, Andre, lots of players like that who are really good on this game. Next player is Bisevac. He has gone from Lyon, obviously in Ligue 1, to Lazio in the Serie A, but I doubt anyone is really going to be using him. So yeah, that is Bisevac. Next player is Liam Moore. This guy here actually looks really good. He's gone to Leicester. I think he was on loan at a different club. Now he's come back to Leicester, and yeah, he actually looks really good for a silver centre back. 6'1", 71 pace, 70 defending, 74 physical. Looks like a decent silver centre back. You could build some nice teams around him if you were looking for a silver BPL team. He's probably one of the main centre backs you would be looking at. The next player is Ali Sissoko. He has actually had his loan spell terminated at Porto, so he wasn't really playing very well, and now he's going to be coming back to Aston Villa in the Premier League, who are very, very much struggling. I definitely think they're going to get relegated. They haven't actually won a game in the Premier League for 4 months, which I don't even know how you do that. So yeah, I think they actually drew with Wycombe Wanderers as well in the FA Cup today, so that's not an overly good result for them. Probably when I say today, it will be yesterday, because this video is coming out on Sunday and I'm recording on Saturday. But yeah, he's going back to Aston Villa from Porto. Suarez, not really a card that anyone's going to be using. He has got 4-star skills, but he's got 66 pace and he's a right mid, so doesn't really look that good. And he has gone from Inter Milan to, is that Sampdoria? Yes, that is Sampdoria, again in the Serie A, so not really much of a difference there. And it's probably a bit worse because he used to be able to get the hyperlink with the likes of Palacio and Icardi. The next player is Kevin Prince Boateng, and he is probably the card behind Iturbe that I'm looking forward to the most of using. Now, he was decent at Schalke to build teams around, but the sort of midfield in the Bundesliga, you couldn't really fit him into it because you didn't have that many great players that you could link him with. You could link him with the likes of Geis, who also played for Schalke. He was a good player. You could link him with maybe like Sidney Sam, someone like that. But now that he has come to the Serie A, obviously with AC Milan, he's going to get a lot of really, really good links you can link him with. You can make some great midfields partnerships with the likes of him, Guarin, some of the players like Nangalan, Mertens. There are so many great midfielders in the Serie A, so you will be able to build some nice teams around him. He'll also get strong links to the likes of Abate and Balotelli. So yeah, he's a player I'm really looking forward to using, and he's actually a very, very good player on this game. He's very strong, he's quick, and he's got 4-star skills as well, and a really good long shot. And yeah, overall, he's a player I'm really looking forward to using, and I'm going to be building some pretty cool teams around him, I'd have thought, in the future. So stay tuned for some squad builders on my channel. The next player is a pretty interesting one. It's Christian ATSU, and he has actually had a position change. One of the few who have had a position change. He has gone from Bournemouth, he was on loan there, to Chelsea. So he might be getting some gameplay, some game time now for Chelsea, considering that a lot of their midfielders just haven't really been on form. And also, I think Hazard could actually be going to Real Madrid. That's been rumoured a lot, that they could be breaking the world record transfer fee to sign Hazard. And I think he did play left wing for Bournemouth, so he could possibly end up playing left wing for Chelsea if Hazard does go. But yeah, he's been moved to a centre mid, and he's got 92 pace, so that's quite OP. I can imagine a lot of people are going to be using him in the centre mid position or cam position. I probably won't, because he's got 2-star weak foot and 70 passing, which is not really what I want for a centre mid. But for a striker, he could be decent, and yeah, you never know. I might build some teams around him and Boateng, having a sort of partnership together there with the chemistry links. I think they do both play for Ghana, and yeah, you can build some interesting hybrids around both those players. Next player is Adnan Januzaj. He has gone from Borussia Dortmund to Man United, obviously. So all you Man United fans, that's a new player for you guys to go and pick up. And yeah, he looks decent for a non-rare. He's got over 80 for pace and dribbling, and 4-star skills, and 4-star weak foot. But yeah, I don't really think I'll be using him, especially because he plays for United, and I hate United. Next player is Walter Henrique da Silva, also just known as Walter, and he has gone from a team in the Brazilian league to Porto. So he will get a hyperlink with Kelvin. I doubt anyone is going to be using that hyperlink though, because people who use Kelvin are skillers, and Walter is not a skiller. He has got 3-star skills and 62 pace. Looking for just someone to hold the ball up, because he's got 80 physical, 70 passing and 83 shooting. Pretty decent shooting there for a 78 rated striker, but he's just not really going to get used because of that pace. But you never know, he's got some decent stats that balance that out. I might give him a go, see if he's an interesting sort of novelty player that not many people are going to use. And yeah, if he is good, I might bring a squad builder out on him. And the final player in this team of transfer players is going to be Patrick Bamford. He has gone from Crystal Palace. Slightly bizarre sort of circumstances around his move from, well, I think it's a loan move. He went to Chelsea. Well, he's a Chelsea player, I think. He went to Crystal Palace. Then he said something about the club. I'm not too sure what, but I think he said like he didn't like the training or something like that. And now he's come back to Chelsea. It's a bit complicated, but yeah, he looks decent for a silver player. I think he's a non-rare, and he's got 75 pace, 70 dribbling, and also he's 6'2", so he could be a decent player in the future. He is quite young, and he might get some game time soon for Chelsea. Probably in the cup and stuff he will, because they do only have Costa and Remy, who are really playing for them at the moment. Falcao, this doesn't seem to be on good form at all. Neither does Remy though, to be fair, and he might actually go to Aston Villa apparently in the transfer window. So yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully he'll get some game time, because he looks like a decent young prospect for England. So this is the full team of transfer players, guys, and I will just check which ones are extinct. So I'll check Kelvin. He was extinct earlier. Yeah, he's still extinct. He's probably the only one who is going to be extinct. Zuccolini's quite expensive. He's about 10k, I think. Grimaldo, there are a couple of him on the market, but his Barcelona card, as I said, is getting quite rare, so go and pick that up. How much is Kranvita? I'll just check him. One on the market, 7k. Not going to pick that up. How much is Iturbe? Because I want to go and pick him up quite soon. He's about 6k, so I'll probably be playing with him for a bit. Boateng, how much is he? He is, wow, he's actually like 5k. You can probably get him for like, yeah, 4k. You probably get him quite cheap, and he looks decent. ATSU, how much can you get him for? Wow, he's like 2 and a bit k. That is already very cheap for him. How about the likes of Bamford, these sort of cheaper players? Wow, he's only like 3k. How much is more? Well, he's like 1 and a bit k. Yeah, a lot of these players are very, very cheap. Soko, 10k. I don't think anyone is going to be picking him up. Finally, how much is Cadillac? Because he looks pretty decent. 900 coins. I'll just whack a bit on that actually. See if we can pick him up. But yeah, that is all the transfers that I have heard of so far, which you guys will be interested in. As I said, if you do want to go and see any of the bronze players, anything like that, see any transfers from your local club, the team you support, anything like that, then go and check out the FUT page for new transfer players. But anyway, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Tell me what video you want to see next in the comments down below. Do you want me to do a trading video for Team of the Year? I've got some of those planned. I might bring them all out possibly today. When I say today, I'm meaning Sunday, which is tomorrow for me to now, but is Sunday for you tomorrow. I doubt that made any sense, but basically Sunday I might have some more trading videos coming out for Team of the Year. I could bring them out on Monday as well, which is when Team of the Year comes out. Should be doing a pack opening then as well. I think I'll probably do it though at the end of Team of the Year when all the players are out in packs. Don't be expecting a big one though. It will be like a 5,000 FIFA point pack opening, because I'm not made of money. And yeah, instead of buying FIFA points, I'm going to be buying a gaming chair instead. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.